What is up, everybody, and welcome to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai new Evangelion Eva Frame 3. Gotta be completely honest, guys, I do not know much about this line. These model kits, I found this one at Gamestop for $5, which is not a bad deal. The box itself was kind of open. I was kind of nervous that pieces may be missing, but everything was there, which is good. There was no instructions included with the box, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to be there or not. But I had to look it up online. You can get on the Bandai site, and it's pretty easy to find, kind of, just your regular instructions, just in digital form. So we'll start by getting a closer look at the box. Now it says Part A, Part B, 1 and 2. So that's what I found kind of confusing about this one. Obviously, Part A being the top part, and Part B being his legs. Just a closer look here as well. Nothing really on this side, just Bandai 15 plus. We have a few other figures in this lineup, which are pretty cool. And then on the back here, we just have Part B, which is the legs, Part A. And there is a few weapons and stuff like that, which is actually a different part here. So you got Weapon A and Weapon B pack 2. So I would definitely like to find a few more of these. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys actually collect these. Enough talking about boxes, let's get down to the kit itself. Now these are pretty small, roughly around the same size as your Gundam kits. The only difference with this one, obviously, everything comes in little separate bags. It's kind of annoying when you're unboxing it. If you guys want to check out the live build that I did, I do a live stream for all my model kits, so if I'm doing a review on it, that means I already did a live stream on it. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave the link in the description below. But one of the few things that I liked about this one, that head sculpt was already painted, it comes pre-painted. A lot of these Bandai kits, you come with the colored plastic. There's no need to paint them and all that stuff. But this was kind of cool. If I had to try to paint this myself, I would not get it to look as good as this. So this part came all painted. This came painted. The head was painted as well. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is just colored plastic. The hands came a different color. And there's some decals on here as well. So quite a few decals. There was actually 2 sheets of decals, small sheets of decals. They went on pretty good. The only one I had a bit of difficulty with was this one right here. It's trying to get into a V shape, and there's some ridges and all that stuff there behind, which makes it a little bit wrinkly, and it doesn't fit that well. But from a distance, I think it looks quite fine. We have some decals on the bottom here. We have some decals on the knees, and some decals right here going around the wrist. We have some decals up here. This is a decal. This is a decal. All this stuff in here was pre-painted, like I already mentioned. This part here is articulated. So there's a little emblem here. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I think it's a pretty cool looking figure. Pretty cool looking model kit, especially for $5, man. I was very impressed. I enjoy building this one. The only thing that really frustrated me was the lack of instructions, but I don't know if it's common with these or if it was just the one I had. Like I previously mentioned, the box was already open anyway, so the instructions could have very well been missing. The main thing is, no parts were missing. So, give you guys one more closer look at this one overall, and let's go over articulation. So this one here is articulated. You can kind of move that around whatever way you want. This little flap here is articulated as well. The head itself goes back this far, down this far, side to side. You get full rotation here. You can get full rotation of that neck joint. So this shoulder goes up this far, and it does spin around. There's a rotation at the base there as well. Pretty decent articulation for this one, and same thing with this one over here as well. The arm goes up this far. We have single jointed elbows on both sides, which you get a decent range of motion out of that. So just a hinge there, doesn't rotate or anything like that, both sides. And for the wrist, you get a little bit of range of motion. It's just a ball peg here, and that kind of goes all the way around. Now there is 2 little pegs here for any kind of weapons, any kind of accessories, which is kind of cool. And for the lower body, there is a little joint right here, a little hinge in behind. So it goes down this far, back this far. You can rotate all the way around if you want to. The legs come out to almost a complete split. Go forward this far, back this far. So pretty decent range of motion. There's a swivel right here as well. We get double jointed knees, which you get great range of motion out of that. And for the ankles, back this far, forward this far. Actually, you get a tilt from side to side as well, and there is a toe hinge as well. So for a model kit and for a small figure, we have tons of articulation. That's why I like these Bandai model kits. This little piece here moves as well. These little flaps here, and this little part down bottom moves as well. You can kind of play around with that, adjust it whatever way you want, which I like. I highly recommend these, especially if you are a fan of Evangelion, if I'm saying that right. A few different pronunciations. Evangelion, Evangelion. But you guys get the idea. If I had to rate this one out of 10, I definitely give it a solid 7 out of 10, man. It's a pretty fun build. I like it. I'm not sure what the actual price is on this one. Like I previously mentioned, I got it for $5, so it was a no-brainer to pick this one up. I love doing model kits and all that stuff. So, an awesome articulation. The decals went on nice. All this stuff was already pre-painted. Tons of details into the face, which is personally a lot better than some of the other Bandai kits. I love having all this detail here on the front, man. I think that looks fantastic. All the decals went on nice. Everything fit together. This is a harder, denser plastic than a lot of the Gundam builds. Even when you're snipping off the parts, it's just a harder, denser plastic. I'm not a professional model builder by any means, but I do enjoy it. One of my favorite hobbies is building model kits, building Legos, and all that good stuff. So let me know what you think of this kit. Do you think it was a good deal picking this one up for $5 Canadian? And if you liked the review, hit that like button and that subscribe button is there as well. As always, my friends, we hope you enjoyed this review and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting, stay safe, go buy some toys.